Hi guys, it's Silly and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this week's video, I just want to say thank you for everyone who is watching this video or subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. You help me grow. So yeah, that said, another thing I might mention is, and you probably see this bruise here. This is from working as a server as a part-time job. Usually hit my tray against this arm, so no, I'm not getting beat up at home or something. It's just me being clumsy at work. With that being said, here are the difference between living in America versus in Germany. So the first thing is small talk. I mean, if you live in America, we all know small talk is like casual talk. You know, you just meet someone and you're like, hi, how are you doing? Or I absolutely love the air conditioning. I absolutely love your dress or your purse. That's okay in America, but if you do that in Germany, people are just gonna stare at you like, thanks, mind your own business. Germans are kind of like, you know, they want their privacy. They don't like it if strangers talk to them, which is why they always have like their earbuds and are on the phones, which I also see in America, but usually Americans aren't offensive about small talk. So another thing different between living in America and Germany is that if you order something in an American restaurant and you don't like the food, usually what I notice as a server is that people never really complain about it. Okay, we do have some customers who complain about their food, but it's more common in Germany to complain about their food, like they're really picky about that and they're direct. That's another German trait. People is, you know, see Germans as really direct. So if they don't like something, they'll let you know. Americans are usually always pretty sneaky about it. They'll say the food doesn't taste good, but as soon as the server comes and the server's like, oh, does everything taste alright? They'll be like, oh yeah, everything tastes amazing. And as soon as the server's gone, they're like, oh my god, this food sucks. So another thing I notice is punctuality in the US is not as big as in Germany. In Germany, most people are on time. So if you say, be there at 8, they usually come earlier, like 10 minutes earlier, or they're there at 0.8. But in America, if you say we'll meet at 8, usually that either means, okay, we're gonna be on our way at around 8, or we're gonna be there at 8:30, kind of like that. So for this, I'm gonna probably just view in pictures. Like the size of the meals are totally different in Germany compared to America. So I once read in a study that the size, like the small size of an American food is actually the large size of a German food, which I can totally agree on, because usually when I get a small size here, I'm like, it's pretty big. I like ordering from the kids menu because I can't eat a lot. And when you order something in Germany, like the big size, it's usually Americans, if they come there, they're like, oh, this is pretty small. Just because they're used to having this giant portions. It's the same with the popcorn at the movie theater. You get this giant bucket, and that's like normal sized, I guess. And in Germany, that would be like XXXL or something. We don't even have that size, so that's what you get. Another big difference we have is, what I still have to get used to, is that stores are open on Sundays. Because in Germany, our stores are closed on Sundays. I don't know why, but I mean, the gas stations are open or other important emergency places, but like the grocery store or the doctors, a lot of doctors' places are closed. So good luck on finding an open store in Germany, especially if you forget to buy like eggs or something. You have to wait till Monday to grab it. I had to get used to that. You could go shopping like on Sundays. Remember my dad was like, oh yeah, let's just pick up some milk. And I was like, but it's Sunday. And he looked at me like, so? It's like, aren't the stores closed? And he's like, no, they're open. Another giant difference between the US and Germany is the restrooms. So the German restrooms, just imagine your restroom at home, just a little bit not as clean like the public restrooms, but it's locked up. You can't look inside. But when I go to an American restroom, you can actually see, when you walk by like a restroom, you can actually look inside the restroom and see someone sitting there. There's no privacy. Like the bottom from the floor, there's like this much distance, so you can see the feet first. That's okay. But if there's like a gap between the door and the wall, I guess, and you can see through that, there's no privacy. So why do you even have a door if people can just look through there? So I don't get that, and I don't like that. That's why I hurry up when I go to the restroom in public. As you might have noticed or not, I'm not sure if you can actually hear it, but the air conditioning just turned on. This is another thing we don't have in Germany. We do have it in the grocery stores, but at home it's really rare because it's just really expensive, and the climate in Germany never really needed it until a few years ago. So technically it's really hot in Germany, and we don't have air conditioning and we die. That's technically how it works. So for a German to come into America and have air conditioning the entire time, you freeze a lot. I don't remember when I first came here, I was like, it's freezing cold, it's summer, turn down the air conditioning. No, turn it up. We don't want to turn it down, but you have to get used to it. Especially in grocery stores, I'm like, I need a jacket. And I don't even freeze that fast, so getting used to the air conditioning, but I enjoy it. I rather have it cold than warm, because if it's cold, you can just put something over, but when it's warm, you can't really, I mean, you can take the shirt off, but not always, especially not as a girl. Another thing I had to realize, since I am going to college right now, online classes actually because of the virus, the college tuition is hella expensive in the US. Like compared to Germany, we spend like, let me see, per semester in Germany we would spend like around $150 to $250, and in the US it's actually like, how much did I think, okay, I usually don't talk about money, but my tuition for my college for 5 courses was around $6,000, and compared to Germany, it's like, ouch. So yeah, I'm technically working to pay off my tuition because it's really high, but it was still worth it to move here because I absolutely love the US, and I had donuts, so I got my donuts. I'm a happy girl. I don't need anything else. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video, and have a great day, of course.